Bonsoir, je m'appelle Ezugwu Chukwudi. Welcome to As in the Heart.
Bonsoir, je m'appelle Nkubi. Welcome to As in the Heart.
Why you dey copy my format?
So you speak French, I speak French, about it.
How many French you speak? Just bonsoir, bonsoir.
Ah, no be the same bonsoir, bonsoir.
But what be bonsoir?
Bonsoir is bonsoir. Bonsoir is greetings.
Bonsoir, no, bonsoir na good evening. Which one be greetings?
Oh, bonsoir na good evening.
Good evening.
Okay.
Bonjour.
John.
Good
Bonjour,
morning.
bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bon
après-midi.
John, now greet all of them, be.
Au revoir. Oh no, that one na bye-bye.
Sorry.
Au revoir na bye-bye. Welcome. What be welcome for? Welcome to As in the Heart on top of Wazobia Max TV. Every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 o'clock for evening. Now we dey discuss matter where they come and smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring. The way we will start with French, people go look say, what happened? Why would they speak French? Well, Baba Buhari, the president of Nigeria, he don't travel go Paris for France for the Africa Finance Summit. Now why we carry French start as in the hot today. The host na Emmanuel Macron, the prime minister.
Mac. That name too sweet. Macron. Macron. That name.
Wait a minute.
No, I don't. The name is sweet to call. Shebi na M-A-R-C-R-C-R.
But na Macron.
Macron. Na nose. Macron.
Well, the prime minister of France, Oga Emmanuel Macron, now he the host time, and he get plenty important things when they go discuss. When I go remember, say I talk about Africa Finance Summit, but people go come and talk say wait oh, we dey discuss about the economy of Africa or everything wey concern the finances of Africa, and yet now for France we dey go discuss am. Well, make we tell ourselves the truth. The truth be say person when he hand dey down. When we say na collect, the person they collect. If they tell you say make you come front of toilet, for example, oh, come collect, you go there.
Because if they say make them come, they go come in front of toilet. People talk am. If they say okay, all the African presidents to come in front of toilet, oh, now there we go give now this particular money, they go come. Why go they pack? They make
wait,
talk
no, wait now, wait.
You know, as if you don't know how.
No, but wait. If they don't see something important in us, they no go invite us.
Well. But based on toilet, they will come in front of toilet, come collect her.
Well, another example when I fit give now say maybe because of the big joint body when go there to come France, stress not day that to travel all the way to Africa. So as Oga Emmanuel Macron give them all, say make them come, give them seats, make everybody sit down comfortably. Come extend the invitation, everybody go come that particular place. In fact, it gets some countries where they already begin the benefit. We don't know whether we call this one benefit because the thing get like for example, like Sudan, they don't already arrange money when they go borrow Sudan. You they borrow Sudan money to take pay Igbese. Person they give you Igbese to take pay Igbese. I don't know whether we go call that one benefit, but for this Africa Finance Summit, plenty things will concern the economy of Africa with the major stakeholders them, then go discuss them. And people they believe say, well, with all the things when we say the world don't see, especially with the coronavirus pandemic and how the thing take hit so many countries. When I know say country will prepare, they no go to feel am. But country will not prepare, then go feel am well. I not talk say Nigeria not prepare. I not talk say Africa not prepare. But if you check the way the economy there and the way people they complain, you go know what they talk. So people they hope say from this particular meeting. So as the presidents them they come out, they come back to their country, we go begin to sing better song of joy.
Well, singing a song of joy, you go first look at from the foundation and see what things they don't do over time. Not be today we don't they go on some kind summit. Now the first time they go to summit with this. Not be the first time now. We don't they go France, they go different international summit.
But maybe this one go different because that Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron.
Half Macron. What did Macron want to do?
No, maybe as a young man.
Not today. I love
no, but Emmanuel means God with us.
God with us.
God with us, Macron.
France, they never deal with them. Can't be. I beg you. See, let us be very sincere with ourselves. And based on this summit, and our leaders are going to kneel or to stand and plead or beg for certain loans and all that from other countries, we need to put an end to them. We not be collectors. We get enough here. We sustain ourselves as a continent, as countries. We get it. Make we stop they do ourselves as if we don't get anything to offer. And because I say once they don't come, in fact, you get the kind of things in my mind to talk. But if I start to talk here, you have to say the hotels are they over talk.
No verse.
Make we apply sense. They for go see more apply sense, do the needful. Not every time they call organize the national survey, people they fly. You go here, you go here. And yet, with the summit what they organize for us, then they abroad, they organize summit for Africans.
No, but Nkubi, you don't say we are all partners.
Okay, we are all partners. Okay, they organize summit for us. Okay, the summit. Part of what be the summit of the organization is insecurity matter.
Yes.
Okay, insecurity matter. We don't reach out to different countries. They organize different international summits to address the issues. We'll never get results reach today.
But maybe
you don't have an answer to that. That's why you are still struggling to say.
No, but we could be waiting now. No verse. For example, now, aside from say these African leaders then gather here with major players, President Muhammadu Buhari go meet one-on-one with Emmanuel Macron. In fact, plenty Nigerians belle sweet where we see the time where we say Prime Minister Emmanuel Macron and his wife, they've been come down from the step. As they open the door, President Muhammadu Buhari stand up. Tall man. They hug like papa and son. He even greet them. We know what he told me. Pay. And you know, say, Nkubi, when French people don't begin to talk, say, pay. The thing they pay at the end of the day. To la pay, Loma pay, Joma pay, Lube pay, Tony pay.
Hold on, Tony pay. What are you Tony paying? See, let us even take it off from. Okay, fine. Now there be colonial masters. Okay, we get that relationship. Make we first ask ourselves, which relationship France as a country get with people who then colonize? How far and how well those countries that France colonized? How far did they fare?
This thing follow for the discussion.
I mean,
Nkubi, you remember I said when we talk about insecurity, the Sahel region, they're very, very volatile. Everybody don't talk about Lake Chad, and they say for the meeting where President Muhammadu Buhari go meet with Emmanuel Macron one-on-one.
No, find out the problem. To find out who there behind this insecurity. It's not hard. It's not hard, except if now some kind of external forces or internal forces, now then they sponsor this crisis.
Now what thing I go discuss for this meeting? No,
now? If they discuss, I bet they find solution to them.
Now the solution, now why would they talk say when President Muhammadu Buhari they come back, all Nigerians go gather begin to sing Papa, oh yo, Papa, oh yo, because if they come back with the results and answers.
Papi, oh yo, shebe. I mean, let's leave that. Let's continue. Let's talk.
So, like I talk, President Muhammadu Buhari and Emmanuel Macron, they go meet one-on-one. They say issues about security for the Sahel region, the Lake Chad, climate change, and the health sector. Now, why when he want travel, he travel with some very important people. You understand? Minister for Foreign Affairs, Ogajo Flonyema follow. Otunba Adeni, Trade and Investment. Minister for Health. You understand? These are people when we say, they're saying go also do small meeting with some very important people to tell them, say, this coronavirus, so how we go take stop and make it no spread? How we go take control am? Our relationship with France, how we go take ensure, say, our relationship kajad? This insecurity, even Baba Ghana Mungono travel with him. Who could be that's a serious traveler? To travel with important people.
Say serious traveler, which means you don't get to know how not to travel.
No, on this journey, Naima they talk.
Oh, on this journey.
On this journey, person you could be wait. For example, if you want travel, maybe you want travel go country where cold and you carry sweater. It does that not make you a serious traveler?
It does.
It means that you know that when you get there will be cold.
You go cover yourself.
So I see they travel with Minister for Health. I see they travel with Minister for Trade and Investment. I see they travel with Minister for Foreign Affairs. I see they travel with your Oga when it comes to the person with the advisor for defense. Don't you think he's a serious traveler? Don't you believe that we will see results as we are coming? Nkubi, be optimistic for once. Don't lose hope. Believe in this country. This meeting is where there will be a turnaround. As he has gone to Paris in France to meet with Emmanuel Macron, we are going to see results.
Chukwudi, we are hoping to see results, but if I did.
But your voice, you bring her down. You don't get.
Nah, your voice, not my voice.
You talk like say you don't get hope.
Nah, but between you and I, hope day. Where is the hope? Based on this, they say try find where our hope day. Make we go this break, I beg.
Now for inside break, we won't go see hope.
No, we never can tell. We'll fit probably before we come back. Small hope fit day. Let's go. Macron.
Before we go that break, we may talk about the hope when go day as he take consider this visit where we say President Muhammadu Buhari carry go visit for France. Remember, na Africa Finance Summit hosted by Prime Minister Emmanuel Macron of France. Now, other African countries then go come this particular meeting so and then go discuss the economy of Africa, then go discuss Igbese of Africa, then go discuss investment opportunities for Africa, then go discuss economic ties with France for Africa, then go discuss insecurity for Africa. All these issues, they interrelated. And everybody know what the coronavirus do the whole world and Africa too. So if we get people who want to help us, now for us to position ourselves, not be to just travel go France. Not to just travel go France. You travel go France, but the travel where you travel, you know position yourself. You just be like say you go there go mark attendance. Because the people when they there when serious, when look say okay, Prime Minister Emmanuel Macron, you talk say make we come. Say these people they get potential. Make we see. The one we won't get, we go follow them do business. The one who feel help, we go follow their help. But if you just go there, they look like Dodoyo. They look like Dodoyo. They look like Dodoyo. They go just they look you anyhow. They go they do you anyhow. So it's very, very important. Make we take advantage of this opportunity when we say this Africa Finance Summit where they happen for inside France give us. Make it not just be say the only name we go remember. After our president come back and we discuss this in our Prime Minister Emmanuel Macron.
Continue now.
Nkubi, why could they ginger Nigeria? Maybe they get hope. Say things go better. The way you just they look like that, they waste my time.
Well, what did they say? Make Oga President, make it go this journey successfully, make it come back successfully, and make we also know the essence of the journey way in the go because. Not John will say at least according to him, when John will go like favor the country, but I hope say the long run will see the whole essence of this particular journey, so that we know go come the ask ourselves, say, what was the essence of this particular journey way in go? Should be the talk so they go address this one, they go discuss this, they go discuss this. I hope say these same people will carry joint body and they go also feel good there, put ground for ear. Listen and collect advice so that the advice that they will collect, they will feel come here, apply them into the system. Because now them, now that they represent us, now them be our leaders, and now how they take define the matter, and so the people will also take follow. If they talk, say, this is how we are following this is how we've been instructed, or this is how we have planned to ensure that we stay safe, health-wise, we stay safe, security-wise, we stay safe, economic-wise, and we not say, yeah, this is coming from people we don't decide to give us this particular result. Then, with that one, we don't say, okay, we are heading somewhere. But if in the long run, all this work out, we work out and finish, we can't see inflation, we can't see things, they still, you just like say nothing, they move at all. Well, you go, well, we just look, I want to look. And that's the talk, if this problem continue, you get where you go reach, you go choke. You go choke, and once you don't choke everybody, maybe that time, airflow no go day. Now come the gas for breath.
Okay, what of if this visit where President Muhammadu Buhari go visit now? What if they come back with now? Tule job.
Tule. What do you want Tule?
The choke.
The
airflow where they restrict.
Oh yeah, now.
Nkubi, I'm not going to allow you stay here and see. We have to be optimistic. Person will travel with health minister, finance minister, minister of trade and investment, minister for foreign affairs. Person will be saying the reason. Change the time you say go there, go lick gelato. He go there for important meeting, economic ties with France.
Climate. You can just French tea, tea and kiss. You never can tell. Can't see where.
Oh my God! No, Nkubi, but wait. Let's look at it. Okay, Sudan, when they don't already promise, say they will give them money.
Chukwudi,
It means a good thing to come out from
why
this.
do we keep collecting?
You know, you
Why
get
do we keep
go
collecting?
collect.
Why don't they pity ourselves, say, okay, make we redefine ourselves with what we get? Because the continent, now, Africa is the strongest continent. Too.
I agree.
We have all the resources.
I agree.
We not make another alliance to kind for external forces to come they define how we take run ourselves. Things are getting better for other people, nations. Why are they terrifying and bad? Make we sit down and calculate, know what they do.
But now the mistake of yesterday, now we they correct today. So if you get president where Nkubi, you know what it mean, make President Buhari leave all the things when they do for Nigeria, all the important things when they do, all the challenges when they face, contract will go France. Do you know what it is?
Do you want me to say?
No, don't say. Don't say.
Because if you want me to talk.
No, don't say. It's okay, thank you.
Okay.
But at least Nkubi, may we hope say better thing will come out.
Okay, hope. No, Allah. No hope. Let's hope.
Imagine say we go there now. All these
this whole
health corporations.
We don't see the result.
Yes, now.
Well, if it happens,
they give our soldier people them weapons where we say they need. Our relationship with France come tight. You understand? It makes sense. You know all those kind of things.
Anything is possible.
I need to see it from this angle.
No, my own is still placed under probability.
I understand you, bro. I know saying that because of the things we don't face for this country, now they make you look at. And we agree saying nobody today we don't go meeting. Nobody go meeting reach us.
With the fly meeting.
I said the time when we talked to Democratic Group for 1999, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, the first 4 years.
Yes, travel.
Because of the kind of image where they say Nigeria gets in travel. So at that time, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, when be vice president, he can't be like saying that in they control. It even cause problem for two of them.
I know now.
When they come talk say, he be like say Alhaji Atiku Abubakar won't take control of the government. He get the side of the governors. Say Chief Olusegun Obasanjo no go for second term. Before he come enter, two of them come begin to get problem for that in second tenure. So it is very, very important. We could know say no be travel be our problem. We don't travel, we dey travel. To travel na something. Recently, for the ones who are even traveling, you won't travel safe.
Sometimes
we know that
I the reason say this traveling sometimes they deceitful. You know, me I talk on this way. You know, say once you dey for a country where say things hard, everywhere rough, everywhere they choke. Maybe you can't say, okay, you want to go find a solution. You can't travel, go where things they very, you know, where luxury day, where better things they happen, where development they, you know, they very cool. Just like I say, once you go there, the brain will take come out here. Once you there, you have like say the brain they freeze. We can't forget waiting carry us go. And we can't they say, let us live our life, let us have fun. And forget the essence of why would they go there. And the moment we can't come back, you just like say, we don't come back to the same problem. Our brain will come up and say, this is the problem we're having. I don't understand. Because if we don't do waka over time, we suppose don't they see touches and signs of the results of the waka or the waka. You understand? There should be a percentage, a ratio. Say, okay, so far so good. See this waka, see what you don't add up to the nation. See what you don't provide for the nation. See what you don't add up to this sector. We will not say, yes, it work. Never say they go work finish in the long run. We know if we place our hand on anything. So okay, this particular journey, this particular partnership, see what you don't yield. Does not work that way. Let's go on under break, I beg.
Why be say where would they go break now? That frustration you use they take us.
Let's go on a break. We'll come back.
No, let's go on a break with plenty joy. And when we come back, it will be time to wrap because good news will come out from this travel.
Ishike, Mr. Good News.
Chai.
Yes, welcome back. The program still remains as it is hot. And on top of the two of the days, but I will talk about And the journey, the Waka wey Oga President go, we get to do with African Summit for France. And he also, at least this talk person of Oga President, that is Oga Garba Shehu, don't come and talk. So yes, see this particular journey where Oga President go, where he go also meet with other African countries and also meet with the president of France, that is Emmanuel Macron. Say a lot of things go need, a lot of results go come out from him. And we'll also look at the issue of security, also look the issue of COVID-19, and also economy as well, plenty things like that. It can also carry some kind of strong people around the country, join body so that these people go fit stand on their ground when it comes to any discussion where relate to the country. Well, so far so good. They don't go the journey. We'd expect them to come back with result, and then with the result, they go come back with. We just hope say the result go fit circulate in accordance with how they take waka, so that we go fit say, okay, this particular journey, see what they hold on to, see the result where you don't yield. So that tomorrow, we'll come back here, call the complaint, say summit, we'll never see the result. So that's just the level.
What Nkubi don't talk now, the summary of the issues when we say we don't face for inside the Bodo, Africa and Nigeria, because Nigeria is a country for Africa. But we hope say this summit, it will help us correct all the summary of the issues when we face inside the continent of Africa. Like I talked for the beginning, I said Sudan don't begin to see results, but it depends on the angle where you look at from. If then they give you money to take settle money where you they owe, and you get another money to pay, it go create issues. It don't need that way. We say Africa need to look inwards. Every time we hear Africa Finance Summit for France, remember, say we get sub-regional and regional organizations inside Africa. For example, we get ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States, countries doing there for West Africa. We get AU, African Union. It just be like say these ones, they're not even they exist. Because if to say that they exist, so many of the things what they happen for Africa, as it concern crisis or instability, now then go even there at the forefront, they settle down. In fact, now people from outside be like say that they would sponsor this our own arrangement. The reason why France, they carry countries come together, say, we can discuss so that we go cement our relationship. Not be just because of say they too like us now.
Yes.
Now so that they go protect their own interests too.
Yes.
For relationship, you know what you they collect. If crisis happen, especially for French-speaking West Africa, see what happened with Idris Deby for Chad. It will affect them too. They get business interests for all these places. They get people when they all these places. If crisis happen, all of them go gas and come back. So if countries they think way ahead, make we too they also they think ahead. God don't bless us with all these resources for the continent of Africa, and yet to go be like say every time na struggle, every time na if na from outside, na our help they come from. God don't give us all the sense we need. This is the time for us to rise and take charge. Africa get great minds. Africa get great men. If you check the history of Africa, especially from when we call those where they struggle, make we dey free from colonization. You go better men when do a lot of things. The Julius Nyerere of this world, the Kwame Nkrumah of this world, the Patrice Lumumba of this world, the Nnamdi Azikiwe of this world, the Obafemi Awolowo of this world, the Ahmadu Bello of this world, Tafawa Balewa of this world. People will be say, Leopold Senghor. People will be say, do a lot of things. But yet, it can't be like say this present set when we get now. Now only to open mouth, wow. Cause themselves, APC, your mama, PDP, your mama, chop. And yet the continent just did like this. See, Africans, they run, come out in their numbers. They migrate, go other parts of the world, go live there. So those people, when they get too head. So, the first person they this summit, he bring. No, they tell ourselves the truth. Don't say you go travel, go France. When I go travel, go France, come back, the suffering continue.
Chukwudi take a minute, you don't do. You see that verse where I be the verse that time. You don't.
No, it good make people talk through sometimes now.
Anyway, when I don't hear them, we don't go to drag the matter. If we say we add up, if still won't add up to it, we don't talk so far. Just be like say we overdo. And I don't hear them from us. And we also expect our leaders and make them do the needful. And so from my humble self and my brother Chukwudi Ezugwu
so why they call my full name? I don't tell you, no, they call my full name. No, they call my name. No, they call my full name. Just call my name. No, tell me you go Ezugwu Chukwudi. You did the other day when I give me the name.
But now your name now.
Nkubi.
I don't shout your name. Oh.
Your name, they affect person throat. Nkubi.
Now soft voice. Now they go cough on top of your name. They go cough on top of